Hello, Wastelanders. It's your Mix Master of the Mix, Coaltrain Miles, and you're listening to Dead Air Radio.
Eager to uncover knowledge from those long gone who believe the grave was the most secure place to take a secret. If any of the above interest you, come visit Currie. Don't let this chance pass you by. Adventure for those that dare to dream. Sponsored by the Dreammakers.
Pops. Well, they're a bit dodgy about Pops. And I didn't really press at that point. Doesn't really matter, does it? All that matters is 4 generations Americans kicked out of their own roof for a motherfucking golf course you can't even get to safely because of the final nights.
So whoever you are, whatever grudges you may have, let's set those aside. And let's make this place safe. All right. This is Peter of the Athenaeum. I hope to see you out there.
I'm your host, Drip.
Hey, you from the radio?
I am, in fact. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, cut the niceties. Y'all better not be littering here or trying to get in on my fishing trade. We survived an entire war. We're not about to get pulled down by some high and mighty grifters who think they're better than us.
I don't think that anybody thinks that...
We don't need saving. We don't need fixing. We can handle ourselves, all right? You can help, but we're fully capable. Put that on your radio.
Well, I guess you heard them, folks.
Have you guys heard that there are tribunals going on? Yeah, like court cases. Apparently the RECC is opening court for people to take others to task for war crimes. Which they apparently have. I haven't seen it on the menu, but apparently there is a secret menu. Very convenient, save day. We all think you definitely had these on hand before this specific situation.
Holy shit! Save day is fucking gone! We did that! We took down fucking Save Day! I could not be prouder of us! After how many years of dealing with their ineffective asses doing jack shit about the war? After how much time of folks getting murdered and the rich folks getting off scot-free? After so much corruption and being fucking assholes, they're finally gone and we did that! Holy fuck! The pure blood reign of terror is coming to an end, my friends. It is finally done. Well, almost. I mean, the Shiva winds did stop up Verdigrift Lake, also known as Lake Jolene, and it's causing some chaos. Venture and some of the Macmays are close to the flooding, and I'm told there are folks getting dragged into the lake by an angry Jolene the lake monster. But the Council of M is on the scene to handle the Jolene, and I have good knowledge that there are folks who are planning to deal with the dam. If you know where to find them, I'd encourage you to help.
Hey, mothers and fuckers, it's your boy Les here, coming at you from Illwater, covered in blood and oil. There are a couple important things going on this trade, namely that all of y'all, I'm sure, have seen the upcoming storm, and that looks like it's going to be a doozy, so make sure you batten down your hatches.
Factions all across the Waste have been gathering to sovereignties, uniting to represent a common interest, even if they don't necessarily get along individually. Since then, we've seen a boom in commerce, trade, and stability waste-wide. People have been following the rules they want to follow, working with the people they want to work with, and ultimately creating a wasteland with some strange sense of community to it.
In the broadcasters, we believe that if you tell a story with enough intention and belief and other folks believe it too, you can make it true no matter how audacious it is. So lend me your ears and clap if you believe I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a radio station run by a pair of Yorkers. Until one of them got kidnapped and the whole thing went to shit. But in the end, they were united with their kidnapped friend and lived happily ever after. The end. Here's to finding purpose, and here's to finding Coaltrain. Good luck, grifters. Good luck.
Hello, survivors of the Koya Waste. It's your boy, your Mix Master of the Mix, Coaltrain Miles, back again to tell you all that the circus is in town. That's right, folks. The Windfalls are putting on a carnival, so it seems, and the Voidigriff Gardens and everybody in the Sequoia Wastes is invited.
Hey there, mothers and fuckers. It's your boy Les here. Listen, I've been a little out of it here, what with the whole, setting up an entire party on my boat with my crew and shit, but, has anybody else been hearing the rumbling?
from the dunes area. Like, I'm sure that I'm not the only one. Surely someone else can hear it too. Please tell me you hear it too. It sounds like...
So, without further ado, with much to do, Spark, would you like to introduce yourself to the folks far and wide?
Hello there. It's wonderful to be here. My name is Spark, and I've been in the Sequoia Wastes for a long time, but this will be my first time in Verdigrift Gardens. I'm thrilled to be on the show today. I've been listening for a very long time.
Aw, shucks, you'll make me blush. Well, it's wonderful to have a dedicated listener here in the booth. I'm excited. I'm glad you are. So,
with that out of the way, let's talk news. For the first time in years, we're having DJ supply races again. For those unfamiliar, races like these weren't uncommon before the Velvet War, back when all you had to worry about was mugging the occasional witch hunter and avoiding green vest save day workers. But during the war, let's just say it became a whole lot harder to transport shit if you weren't being real fucking careful. But hey! Nature is healing, we're having races again, the winners gets extra supplies, so let's get this rolling. I ain't a fan of the fact that they're run by the RECC, but maybe the 11th Street DJs will keep them from getting too pushy.
Then along came Voltaire, one of the old competitors to the Red Earth Casino Coalition, out of the woodworks. Apparently, the generation of sovereignties had given Voltaire the balls to try and go on ahead with a hostile takeover of the Sequoia Wastes. They've had the manpower and the money for a long time, they're just waiting on the sidelines. Hyper-industrialization, cheap labor, and the promise of wealth and jobs. They moved into small towns and quietly and quickly took them over to amass resources and power. By the time people realized what was going on, the plan had already been set in motion, so they just tightened the gear a little.
At that time, I was suffering under a whole bunch of fractures. So my memories of that whole time are pretty scrambled and fragmented. Cap must have gotten in touch with some of her allies to kind of, get me some further help and to, get intel on Felvic passed over. People that Cap called up was Wicker, Elm, Swivel, and also General.